Yo, what is up, guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, the press conference for the third fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder has just taken place, and it was certainly a strange press conference. Deontay Wilder opened up with a short statement, and after that, he answered no media questions and did not engage with Tyson Fury. Essentially, he was wearing headphones throughout this press conference, and towards the end, the face-off took around 5 minutes. They was just standing there, staring at each other. So, an extremely strange press conference, one of the strangest I've seen, quite frankly. But a lot of people are criticising Deontay Wilder for his approach in this press conference. And yeah, really, I just wanted to give you my take, I've got two takes, in regards for why Deontay Wilder did what he did, the approach he took. I think there's two reasons, or two potential reasons at least. First reason being that Deontay Wilder is an exceptionally emotional human being, and let's be honest, he's just not that witty, and he's just not that intelligent. If you go back and look at the build-up for the first two fights, when Deontay Wilder was engaging with Tyson Fury made a fool of him on all of those occasions, to tell you the truth, and Deontay Wilder, in my opinion, kind of got too emotionally invested during the trash talk with Tyson Fury in both fights, and who knows, maybe that actually transpired into the ring to the point where Deontay Wilder was a little bit, not emotionally in the right place, if that makes sense. So third time around, everybody's been saying Tyson Fury lives in Deontay Wilder's head rent-free. So if that is the case, what's a better strategy than ignoring him, right? And if that is the case for why he did what he did, it kind of makes sense in my opinion. But the other reason for why he did what he did in wearing the headphones and not answering questions is a lot more pathetic, in my opinion, to tell you the truth. And that reason would be that Deontay Wilder doesn't want to answer questions in regards to the accusations that he made about Tyson Fury. That's why I was actually looking forward to this press conference. I wanted to hear what Deontay Wilder had to say about the accusations and substantiate them with some sort of evidence or some sort of plausible theory at least. But he never did that. And when you label the accusations that he did against Tyson Fury and then not address them, to me that is incredibly pathetic and, quite honestly, incredibly cowardly. In all honesty, I mean, like the line out of Scarface, all I have is my balls and my word. Well, Deontay Wilder clearly doesn't abide by that philosophy, and he clearly values his word. Well, he doesn't value his word whatsoever. So, yeah, that was disappointing. I wanted to hear Deontay Wilder shed some light on the accusations, to tell you the truth. And honestly, I think that would have been rather entertaining. So I'm definitely disappointed from that aspect in regards to Deontay Wilder's conduct at this press conference. But on the flip side, maybe the reason he did it was so that Tyson Fury doesn't get in his head, and that he feels that Tyson Fury didn't get a mental edge in this press conference. So yeah, you can interpret it either way you want. Maybe it's a bit of both, who knows, but nevertheless, a lot of people were very disappointed. I will say this though, on initial viewing, I felt Deontay Wilder looked in very good shape. He looked very lean. That's one thing I'll always give Deontay Wilder credit for. He always looks in decent shape, even when he's not fighting, and in this press conference he looked in real good shape, to tell you the truth. As for Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury when he doesn't fight, tends to get a bit out of shape, puts on a few pounds, looks a bit flabby, and he looked a bit flabby in this press conference. Tyson Fury's always got a layer of flab, as we know, but there wasn't really any definition. You can tell he's been out of a ring for quite some time, so, there's that to consider as well. Wilder definitely looked in better shape, and, I'm convinced that he's been training quite a long time for this moment, leading up to this third fight. And one thing I will actually add in regards to Deontay Wilder, he looked in good shape in this press conference, but in the training, one thing I want to, see from Deontay Wilder, or one thing I think Deontay Wilder should do, is a lot more road work. In recent years, I've heard a lot about Deontay Wilder not skipping, not doing road work, not running, etc. I think he definitely needs to do that for the build-up for this third fight, because in the second fight, his legs looked completely gone after like the third round, and he looked like a guy who doesn't do road work in that fight. So in the build-up to this third fight, I think Deontay should definitely do a lot more road work, a lot more skipping, and things of that nature to strengthen those legs and whatnot. But, I mean, listen, all in all, the press conference was exceptionally weird. Wilder with his headphones not answering questions. The 5-minute face-off where Wilder was saying nothing, just staring at Tyson Fury. I mean, it was weird. It was somewhat entertaining, to tell you the truth. And you know what? The more I think about this fight, the closer it gets. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm actually somewhat looking forward to this third fight, believe it or not. I'm somewhat looking forward to it. I don't really like either guy, to tell you the truth. You guys know that. So either way, if any of these guys loses, I'm not going to lose any sleep. I'm going to look forward to the build-up, look forward to the antics, and hopefully on the night we get a good fight. So yeah, I'm not as emotionally invested in this fight as a lot of people are. There's a lot of guys on Team Wilder, Team Fury, who are super emotionally invested. I'm going to enjoy it for what it is, to be honest. And yeah, the press conference was something a bit different. And yeah, share your thoughts below. What are your theories? Why was Deontay Wilder giving us the silent treatment? I mean, I thought it was kind of funny, to tell you the truth, but it is what it is. I'm going to make the most of this fight. I'm going to make the best of it, and I'll definitely watch it on fight night. Share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.